Welcome to the wacky world of science, where learning is always an adventure. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is going to be a hilarious crash course in all things botanical. In today's lesson, we're diving into the fascinating world of plants. Get ready for a showdown between flowering plants and non-flowering plants.
Wait, what's the difference?
Great question. Flowering plants like sunflowers or apple trees show off with colorful flowers that attract pollinators. The flowers eventually turn into fruits with seeds inside. Non-flowering plants like pine trees or ferns are more low-key. They reproduce using cones or spores instead of flowers. Pine trees make seeds in cones, which is like their version of a flower, but way more hardcore.
So, no flowers at all?
Nope, no petals, no nectar, no drama, just cones and spores living their best life. Think of flowering plants as the pop stars of the plant world, and non-flowering plants as the indie artists. Now let's buzz into the world of pollination, the ultimate plant romance story.
Why do bees do it?
Bees are like the delivery drivers of the plant world. They visit flowers for nectar, their paycheck, and accidentally get pollen stuck to their fuzzy bodies. When they fly to the next flower, some of that pollen rubs off and boom, fertilization happens. That's how seeds are made.
What if there are no bees?
Good question. Some plants rely on wind, like grasses or pine trees. Others use birds, bats, or even water. But bees are the MVPs because they're efficient and cute. No bees, no almonds, no apples, no avocado toast. Total food apocalypse. Meet our little hero, the seed. For it to grow into a plant, it needs three things: water, air, and warmth. Let's break it down.
Why water?
Water softens the seed coat like soaking a bean before cooking. It also wakes up the tiny plant embryo inside, telling it, "Hey, it's go time."
What about air?
Seeds need oxygen for energy, just like we do. No air equals sign, no energy equals sign, no growth. It's like trying to run a marathon while holding your breath. Not happening.
And warmth?
Warmth speeds up the chemical reactions inside the seed. Too cold and it's like the seed is stuck in hibernation mode. Too hot? Well, then you've got roasted seeds. Tasty but not great for growing. Predators like lions have forward-facing eyes to judge distance, super important for hunting. They also have sharp teeth, claws, and speed to catch their dinner. Prey, like rabbits, have eyes on the sides of their heads to see predators coming from any direction. They're also masters of camouflage and can zoom away at lightning speed, survival of the fastest. What if a predator can't catch prey? Then it's a bad day for the predator. That's why balance in nature is so important. Too many predators, prey disappears. Too many prey, plants get eaten up. It's like a never-ending game of tag with steak dinners on the line. Forces are everywhere. Let's break it down. Gravity, the force that pulls you down when you trip. Thanks, gravity. Friction, what stops you from sliding out of the room like a penguin on ice. Air resistance, why you can't run as fast with a giant cardboard wing strapped to your back. Applied force, when you push or pull something like me failing to move this desk. What's normal force? It's the ground pushing back on you so you don't sink into the earth. Think of it as the earth saying, "Nope, you're not coming in today." Time for the grand food tour. Mouth, where teeth and saliva turn your sandwich into mush. Yum. Stomach, a acid-filled blender that churns your food into a soup called chyme. Small intestine, where nutrients are absorbed into your blood. VIP section for vitamins. Large intestine removes water and packs the leftovers into, well, you know.
What if you eat something bad?
Then your body goes into emergency mode. Think stomach aches or worse. That's why we chew carefully and don't eat mystery cafeteria food. Plants grow, bees zoom, seeds need heat or they go boom. Lions chomp, bunnies flee, forces fling you just like me. Digest your lunch, magnets stick, science rules, now don't be thick. And that's why we learn about material properties. The end.